Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back for another Yugioh Pro Duel video. Adamancipator in the new TCG format. I think this is pretty much the first time that I'm picking up Adamancipator again since Block Dragon got banned. So that has been a while, but let me think. Yeah, I think it's pretty much the first time. Reason why is that I haven't tried out the, what's it called? Prankets hybrid. Well, Prankets, I mean the very small Pranket engine with rock and the water one, you know, it's not really new, but I really like the interaction. There are some small brick chances, but I mean, it's something that I really wanted to try out in the new format. Maybe other things that... Nah, I mean, I think the deck is pretty stapled. What is it called? It's not is it Miracle Rupture? The foolish for your either the golem or the what's it called? Ah, man, the names. You know which one I mean, the Book of Moon one. I think that's very important to, I mean, for Duels, we've seen from the LCS, like you know, like a little over a week ago, that Duels again getting back in the duel, the meta game, right? Very strong deck, especially post ban list with our new ban list. Dogmatica variants, invoked variants definitely have the capability to pump out like a Winda or chain like, you know, summon a Winda, let's say on an Adamancipator effect, whatever, and then you could be stuck. But that's where the like that small package can come into play. So the deck is obviously strong going first. This is where like the Prankets engine comes into play as well, giving you like basically some free link upgrades. I mean, imagine Block Dragon again with the deck, getting those free searches and kind of making your... And that's the thing now, is that if your opponent is able to break your board, and you will see, if you're not too familiar with Adamancipator, it's very hard for this deck to come back. Before we had Block Dragon, you had Masquerina to, you know, like link away Block Dragon during your opponent's turn, yada yada and so on, for more searches. It was really unfair, but that basically secured your place for next turn, and that's you know, different now. So Rupture in hand, and it definitely will come into play. Maximus is being dropped with, I think, the Antis indeed in the graveyard. So I mean, okay, those are like 3 pluses. Ecclesia, and that indeed is going to be special summoned for the Fleur. Yeah, indeed. I mean, the names, it has been a while, right? That this is all cool, you know, using the level 4 Adamancipator, and obviously the Winda is going to hit the board, and this is why the Miracle Rupture, I guess, engine is in there, because again, if there was, well, Impermanence also kind of shuts down the potential Winda, but again, you're not able to use it because, again, you're controlling like monsters on the field. If you want to use Impermanence from your hand, that is. So that's, you know, Rupture being that flexible extender, like interacting with your opponent as well. I think that that's definitely a staple, I guess, for the deck. Construct hits the board, but there are just too many negations, a little bit too many negations, so I was able to not use Granite. I have a useless level 4 in hand. Construct not really live, right? So it's not really like a huge Shadol based day. The Construct is there basically as a follow-up play, we can assume. Blossom definitely hurts again, wasting up the normal summon, but I think I have to... okay, yeah, that's something different. That's also something, is that Maximus picking away the extra deck cards, sitting at about 8, but you know, the crucial cards are still there. And Signs is really, I mean, when the deck had like access to Block Dragon, people were actually dropping Signs from the main deck, right, for other cards. But now it's one of the best cards. Free Reborn, stacking the top card of your deck if you like Reborn an Adamancipator monster. So that was, you know, that's just far too strong. I'm not sure if this was really the correct play of going for Needle Fiber or, you know, Helki Fibrex. Well, yeah, I mean, long story short, going for the Adamancipator level 8 definitely was a correct play, I feel. I mean, Savage, but well, both was no. Savage being the Omni negation is a bit stronger, right? But yeah, anyway, so okay, the Shade Brigadier is not going to help out. I definitely want one of my Adamancipator cards to potentially extend and hopefully win this duel. And there it is, the signs again, basically stacking the top card of my deck again. I still have the Pranked Engine live, so that's superb. That will just gain mass advantage of the small cost of, you know, banishing, I believe, one card in the hand, yeah, because of Roxy's, and drawing the, what is it called, the Supplier, I believe the name is right, yeah, fantastic card again, extends, free level 4 body on the field, plus Search, again, really strong. I mean, imagine this deck with like one Block Dragon. I mean, Union Carrier is banned, so who knows, probably not, but an Adamancipator player can dream. I'm not one of them, but imagine. It would spice up the format. Anyway, so again, going first, Dinosaurs. I mean, it's a deck that definitely wants to go second. Almirage, that's, I guess, kind of new with the Parallel Exceeds. It's only, for me, a 2-off. I think all builds are running 3, but let me think. I think I dropped the 3rd copy for something else. Was it one of the hand traps? Not sure about this, but it was definitely one of the reasons why I thought, well, okay, I guess the biggest weakness of this, of only running like double parallel exceeds, is of course if you're open with 2, and opening with 2 is not that fantastic, but I mean the chances of that happening isn't that high. Level 6 Synchro Reptide, that's cool, going for the Analyzer effect, hopefully get something going. Do I have protection again? Oh, okay, yeah, Nibiru has already been activated, that's cool. So I'm not forcing myself to go for an early Appaloosa, but first go for the Pranked Engine, Doodle, or you know what I mean, and Borrel, because again, it's against Dinosaurs, the deck is, again, with the new format, with the second place Ryan use list, the deck is, you know, like main decking Mystic Mine, Dark Ruler, no more Lightning Storm, so I feel, you know, Dweller and Savage can definitely be put in defense position, while the, okay, and Reptide, no, okay, yeah, because of Dark Rule no more, it wasn't that important, but Reptide again, I had the capability to banish one card from my opponent's graveyard because of the Parallel Exceeds Dragon, right? It's a win, if I'm not mistaken, so, but yeah, Dark Rule no more just says no, and the comeback here is not, nope, not going to happen. Normal summon the very weak, what's it? Doki Doki, yeah. You attack over the, yeah, what can I do, right? Dinosaurs, again, with those one-card plays, and if I'm not able to end with stuff like Dweller, which, again, was already in the graveyard, it's very hard for this deck to come back. Imagine with Block Dragon, you had the capability to have, like, to get, like, or have some comebacks like this, but without Block Dragon, if your opponent is able to break the board, it's very hard for Adamancipator to come back. This should be game, right? Access Code Talker is indeed going to be dropped. Bankrotops again is also going to be sacrificed, and either Dolka or Lagia, yeah, are going to hit the board as well. So okay, that's all good. Going first again, the Nibiru is again lurking in the background, but the thing is with this deck, you have the capability to play around Nibiru. There are so many ways, one of them being, you know, I think the easiest, or well, maybe you need some luck excavating the Quakimeru Guardian, but that's all good. So Helki with the level 4, that's going to evolve itself into Reptide. Nibiru, I guess, is forced out, or yeah, Guardian is forced out, but it's probably basically just one level 4 less for me. So Science activated, Seeker, I believe the name is, yep. Trying to hit something, hit Roxy's perfect, so that's all cool, kind of making my Adamancipator engine live so I can bench one of the, I guess, useless Gamma, but even though I am playing the, what is it called, the Link 2 Psy-Frame Lambda, you know, potentially, and that's also one of the reasons why you're able to dodge potential Nibiru, go for an early Lambda, but that again depends on your plays, hands, and extenders, of course. So Boral Savage, Crystal Wing, this is strong. The Ash Blossom in hand, a full Appaloosa also. So again, I mean, against Dragonling, this field should be game over, right? The one of Ash Blossom being negation, one Monster Effect negation, one Omni negation, and of course double Appaloosa for I think 2 negations. So that's cool. And yeah, next I should just be able to go for a game, right? And that's the thing with Adamancipator, is that the unfair part being Block Dragon from the deck is gone. So now you need to resort, I feel, into quite of a fair strategy. Okay, you know, it's one of those popular, more recent years decks of pumping out big boards, but the fact that Block Dragon is not there, it doesn't feel too, let's say, too unfair. Or unfair as a whole. I mean, if you have like Dark Rule, you can just, you know, like bypass or negate everything, right? So it doesn't feel like calamity or double calamities with Kush, I believe the name is right. Anyway, Adamancipator, no, what's it called? Salamangreats, yeah, Salads. Who's playing that in 2021? But I do Ash Blossom here. I believe it was on the Desires. Yeah, this is a strong board, right? I mean, it's strong. I mean, the 3 sets we can definitely assume, like Rage, Roar. I believe we know one of them. Impermanence, right? The Call by the Grave is being used, but I still have a couple of plays ready. There is still one back row that I need to dodge, I guess, or force out. Still no activation, so I eventually, you know, like the standard prank it package of pumping out a Link 2 and 1 extra level 4. Going for Unicorn to, I guess, force out the back row. I don't think there was a live target in my graveyard. So going for Granite, trying to get a Search, basically setting up for next turn. Access Code Talker is kind of going to get myself back in the duel, I guess, even though we know there is like a Gazelle in hand, and Gazelle on its own equals a free Link 2, Link 3 play, which could potentially be Heat Leo, you know, attack over access code with the potential Roar Engrave. So I need more, right? I mean, the what is it called? The level 2 in my hand is definitely not enough. I need more. I need a good Adamancipator monster as well to force out the potential, you know, like Roar Rage. Well, Roar in this case, and then follow up with the second Adamancipator, depending on which restrictions there are. Analyzer is a fantastic top deck, so I mean, well, maybe I could, you know, be gimmicky, but then I use my normal summon, right? So normal summon the level 2. But long story short, use level 2, hopefully reveal something that I can special summon. There is Supplier. I still have my normal summon to go for Guardian, you know, basically just 3 level 4s. And this should be my tool. Not going for Helki, I mean, it's not needed. I just need to go for a level 8 Synchro play and then bounce back the Leo, right? So I hit Seeker, that's good. Helki again, yeah, okay, imagine Nibiru also, so yeah, leaving Guardian definitely was better, now that I think of it. So Dragite indeed using the effect and attack with both monsters for game, so that's cool. Last example going first again, yeah, Analyzer trying to use the effect, hopefully hitting Guardian, yeah, okay, yeah, long story short, again, oh, okay, I'm going for, okay, yeah, because of Supplier. Not sure if that was the correct play. Well, maybe. Well, Supplier can extend itself from the hand also, so okay, whatever. Having Guardian on board again kind of secures me from Nibiru. Going for Appaloosa for more negations, Signs as well, because I didn't use or haven't used Seeker up until this point. I think I should be special summoning Dragite for the extra draw. Yeah, indeed. There is nothing I want to discard off of Roxy's Reptide. There it is for, you know, some more extensions, more extending plays. Hopefully Doki hits the board. I don't think it's live or usable, I think. Again, hopefully hitting stuff, special summoning level 4. Okay, this is basically it, right? So somewhat of an Appaloosa, negations, 1 or 2 negations, depends on if your opponent is able to special summon or, you know, normal summon. A big beatstick Dweller is okay, and the Omni negation being Savage. And okay, the Blossom, but Thunder is, maybe you should negate like Allure against Thunder. I mean, this is not like OCG Thunder where the deck still has access to 1 Colossus, so kind of preventing them from getting off their engine like Allure, but then again, with Allure they need like the 2 Darks and preferably for them the 2400 one. That's special summon from the deck. But yeah, what is the deck going to do, right? So I'm going to lose my board here. Okay, I think I'm in... Maybe I should not have negated here because, again, the Access Code Darker, yeah, that's a thing, right? Titan is going to hit the board and I believe both of the... Well, Thunder Dragon has already been activated, not sure about this. I think so. So what can happen, right? But Analyzer top deck kinda helps out really well. Normal summoning the Guardian, and this should be my duel. The Prankets, okay, Prankets is still there, so that's cool. Free link upgrades and the free level 4 on the field post the pure shenanigans of Prankets, and that's cool. Seeker Effect, I believe, yeah, that should be the name. And this should be GG, right? I mean, I should be going for Appaloosa. Is there Access Code Talker? Is there Unicorn? Okay, Access Code with Guardian for the potential Nibiru. Not really sure if you know the correct or, you know, like the entire hand, but you can. It's better be safe than sorry. So Adamancipator, I mean, it feels kind of fair compared to the Block Dragon variant from like last year, 2020. And the Prankets kind of give the deck some more spice. I feel that's the correct way to pronounce it. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.